Thank you for joining me. We are here to discuss the advantages of transitioning from MP2 to Infor EAM, or Enterprise Asset Management. Companies today recognize that assets not being properly managed can lead to downtime and likely lower customer satisfaction and increase costs. They also recognize that enhancing their asset management capability not only increases their overall profit, but also increases their capacity for top-line growth. Infor EAM can help you understand the maintenance, repair, and operations of all your physical assets, analyze the lifecycle cost of all your assets, and determine if it's more cost-effective to repair or replace them, along with managing your business processes and performance. We help you achieve this through mobile capabilities and the ease of use of our products. EAM contains the following main components: asset management, work management, materials management, and procurement. Now, we're going to take a look at how Infor EAM helps solve a critical issue such as a power outage. For today, we have our facility manager, Joseph Cope, who's going to receive a report of a power outage. From there, he's going to be able to create a ticket and turn it into a work order to be sent to our technician, Ryan Merritt. Ryan's going to be able to open up his Infor EAM mobile and all for mobile be able to solve the issue and get the power back on in the facility. Joseph is going to sign into his business collaboration application, and he's going to be able to see his alerts, tasks, post connections, and notifications. And he receives the notification through his task, and he can see right at the top that the power outage has been an assigned work order. So what he's going to do is he's going to assign it to himself, and then he's going to select a technician. And just like that, by pressing done and selecting yes, the work order has been sent off to his technician, Ryan Merritt. Now we're going to head over to Ryan, our on-site technician. As he opens the application, he can see a detailed overview of the work order that was just sent to him. He can see important information that it was assigned, the building, and the date that it was reported. As he heads over to begin working, he takes a look at the attached document. And he looks at the attached document to get an idea of what the problem is. And in this case, he can see that yes, it is a power outage. These are all specific documents, which can include repair instructions or even more information, and there are no limits to the number of documents that can be attached. And Ryan, being the technician, really appreciates that, especially for some of his larger tasks. And so now Ryan is going to head over to the comments section. And from here, he can see that it is a YouTube video on what to look for in a power outage. And now Ryan is on his way to the electrical room. And from here, he's going to take a look at the activity. And on the screen, he can see all his activity information. And what he's going to do is he's going to press the start button here, or his activity clock, and he's now going to open his checklist. And from his checklist, he's able to see a list of items that need to be completed which correspond to the power outage issue. These checklist items include things such as a checkbox, yes or no, meter readings, inspection readings, qualitative and quantitative entries. So if he opens this first one, he can even look at things like the comments here and see that it's a YouTube video that shows him how to look and test a circuit breaker. So Ryan's going to go through all of these and mark them as complete, as he's done this on site. So he's going to go through, make sure everything's looked at, and Ryan really loves this feature, as the checklist gives him a detailed step-by-step task to complete, and he is able to quickly understand the entire work process and know what steps need to be taken in order to get a job done right the first time, instead of spending time on trying to look through manuals, or maybe he doesn't know how to, so he needs to spend time emailing back and forth with a fellow colleague. Now, since he went through his checklist, he's going to go over to his parts. Now that he has his parts, he's going to click on Quick Issue. And so he knows that he needs all of these, so he is going to select all. And he is going to issue all select parts. And what's important to note here is that all the parts that he used are going to be reported back through EAM so that the storeroom clerk or inventory is going to be aware that Ryan took these out. And now, since the parts are all done, he can go and he can stop his clock. And right from here, Ryan is able to select save, and he has accurately booked his labor. And it was simple as pressing the start and the stop button. And now from here, he's going to go and he's going to close out his work order. So he's going to select the close work order, and he is going to change the status as service request complete, because he was able to go through and assess the issue and then fix it using the correct parts. And just to add to the reporting capabilities built within EAM and EAM Mobile, he's going to add things such as closing codes. So then in the future, if there's such things as another power outage, his company is going to be able to see what were some of the pre-existing problems with other power outages. So he's going to go through and mark all these down. And because he had to use parts, he's going to say that he had to replace the entire thing. So he's going to save this, and everything looks good on his close workout screen. So he's going to mark this as completed. And whether he wants to type, or he also has the ability to do voice to text on his mobile device. Power is back on in the facility. And just like that, by pressing save, now his manager, Joseph Cope, is going to be able to receive a notification that the work order has been completed. Let's recap what we just saw. We had our facility manager, Joseph Cope, receive the power outage alert through his business collaboration tool. And from there, he was able to create a work order and assign it to his facility technician, Ryan Merritt. And from there, on his mobile device, Ryan was able to complete the entire work order through EAM Mobile. We have seen that EAM customers that have moved from MP2 now have a robust and capable system that allows them to utilize mobile to manage work, have access to documents and comments associated to a work order, see the activities and checklists required to perform the work, issue parts from inventory, tracking, and booking their own labor, all directly from their mobile device in the field. More than 10,000 organizations globally have been using Infor EAM to better manage and track their assets, as well as drive better decision making in risk management, strategic planning, and complete maintenance of their assets. Thank you again for watching today. If you have any further questions on Infor EAM, please feel free to reach out to us and look up more information on our website at www.infor.com/products/EAM.